Happy Hump Day members. Thank you so much for signing up, and thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. I really appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. General reading today. Shout out to the Taurus and the Libra members. We see. I was just going to pull one interesting, but we got a lot going on. We see this walking away. We see the Empress here, Taurus, Libra, this Eight of Cups, and this Earth energy, Capricorn, with this Four of Pentacles. I feel like some of you feeling like you're being worn very thin right now. Like you have a lot going on. Actually, we're going to keep this. We had this Four of Pentacles, which was last. How am I going to put this? Because I was only going to take one. No, in the way that it came out. Sorry, y'all. So we see this needing to walk away, wearing yourself thin, and I feel like overcommitting yourself with this Four of Pentacles. Shout out to those of you members that have 2 jobs. Also with this water here in this Empress card, though it's earth and air, Taurus, Libra, gives the vibes of, the tides turning, things changing, but also this going with the flow. We see an emotional transition, maybe because of the time that you've spent, the history that you have with this person, maybe even multiple people here. As we see this Four of Pentacles, we see one person, and these 2 individuals as well. But we see it being tough for you to walk away, that Eight of Cups. And we see this woman here looking back, struggling to, close the door and turn away. What's going on? What is this smooth transition? And with the Empress, it's not walking away and taking any losses. It looks like walking into abundance. We see many opportunities with this Four of Pentacles, new beginnings, what's been going on for Taurus and Capricorn, at least on the channel, though the readings are really general. Has been this continued theme of like relocating, leaving something, leaving someone. And I feel for a lot of you, really changing location. We see the Six of Cups. Okay, opportunities, proposals, blessings, things being offered to you. We see the 6 hands. Shout out to the musicians that are watching and or signed up. But opportunities coming in. Some of you, it may be business opportunities here with the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. Water, water. The Five of Swords. Got some air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Big Capricorn with the Devil. And the Page of Wands, Knight of Wands here. Changing direction and heavy on the change. Heavy on the change as we see this man peeling out of this serpent skin. We see the Capricorn vibe. Shout out to the Capricorns that are watching. With the Devil here. The Devil being represented as the serpent in Genesis, which is, the lovers in this deck, right? And then we know that the devil, Lucifer, was God's favorite angel. So there's a lot going on here. But really a major change, a transition, letting something go. Forgiveness being at the forefront of the Capricorn reading. So if you didn't see that, check that out. Check the Capricorn playlist. But a letting go of things. We see that bondage being stuck and tied to certain things for new beginnings, new things, but also getting messages of new opportunities and things. I almost feel like be a warning with this Devil and this Five of Swords that you're not overcommitting yourself again for other reasons, to satisfy certain vices or because getting caught up in worldly things, like sacrificing a lot of your time and freedoms for having a nice house, for having a nice car, or maybe being a part of a certain group, but it's not necessarily the best people to be around. Being very careful and mindful of that. These new contracts and people that you're around. As well as getting yourself out of certain situations. We see this Five of Swords here, which is, it could be a conversation, a confrontation, but it really speaks to like a loss. And we see here in the background, again, the being tied up here. We see somebody in handcuffs here, and we see these 2 people with their arms behind their back, right? In the devil, the 5 and the 15. I also feel a strong need that while you're going through this transition, whatever it is, to be very conscious and aware of your thoughts, your self-talk, how you're thinking, how you're speaking to yourself. Keeping your mentality in check, your mindset. Because I almost get with this ace, this 6 and this Ace of Cups here. I can look at it as a 7 of Cups moment, which is having many opportunities, which has been consistent in the Taurus and Capricorn read. So consistent on the channel period is having many opportunities, but it's the abundance of opportunities, things pouring in. And for some of you, it could be even romantically having many, you know, suitors, lovers coming your way. Again, making sure that you're not just keeping yourself in check, but the people around you in check too. There's also that element of obsession with the devil as well. With new people, new opportunities, new things. We see that Knight of Wands and this King of Cups. King of Cups. Let's talk about emotionally maturing as we're shedding the skin and becoming better versions of ourselves or moving on to better situations. We see the new opportunities, definitely the new things coming in with the 6 and Ace of Cups, but this Page of Wands as well. And the 9 of Cups. Heavy water. The Serpent showing up several times. Shout out to the people that love snake skin or animal print. Or born in the year of the snake, if that's significant to you. But this 9 of Cups speaks to waiting, being, you know, emotionally fulfilled, but waiting for that Ace of Cups or that Knight of Cups moment. But really, you have several opportunities, taking full advantage. And I feel like this is a mindset change. There's a major mindset change, shift, relocation, change of your social circle that's I feel like bringing you in a lot of peace and happiness, satisfaction here with this 9 of Cups. And with this woman in the water here and this 9 of Cups completely stripped down, I almost feel like some of you being very happy or happiest. I almost want to say outdoors, but I almost feel like when you've had the least, or when you've had the least people around you. What else for this 9 of? What's that falling on the floor? No, I can't see it. Oh, the 4 of Wands. Ooh. What is this new beginning, smooth transition? And we see this happiness here. And for some of you, I do feel like it's a career change or change in the workplace. The 4 of Wands. Shout out to the workaholics. And even with this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo here with this 9 of Pentacles. What is this change in the workplace? Change in potentially a serious relationship, a marriage that's bringing a lot of peace. Again, a smooth transition, heavy on the water. We're in Cancer season. As we see the 6 and the 9 of Cups. But also the water, you know, a smooth transition, going with the flow. That Empress being water. I feel like working on yourself. Notice how the 4 of Wands usually speaks to relationships and we have 2 people in it, but this just has 1. And notice under the umbrella, flying under the radar consistently for Taurus and really for Capricorn, this period of isolation bringing in a lot of peace. Some of you doing something, working on your own. Some of you becoming newly single again and putting a lot of your focus, effort, energy into your career and or a new business. So now I'm almost curious as to why it is it's hard for you to walk away. Unless the walking away, clearly you're walking away from something, or, and I said this for one of the other readings, I can't remember if it was Taurus or Capricorn now. But some of you leaving a situation or a situation ending, you've outgrown something, heavy on that with this Empress. Like a season has come to a close. And heavy on a season as we see this harvest, somebody, you know. Gathering up the fruit of their hard work here with this Nine of Pentacles. And at the bottom, the Seven of Cups, mentioned earlier, having many opportunities, having, you know, people in your face here, people in the background. But also I feel this vibe of a lot of you keeping people guessing. And if you haven't, a need to be very quiet about your movements, what you have going on. Especially those of you that are quietly transitioning into a new relationship here. What are some of these options with the Seven of Cups? Again, I'm throwing things. The Observer on the floor, big Pisces, and I see the Two of Pentacles. What is this opportunity to do something by yourself? Heavy on that with this Observer here. We see this person all by themselves. This Nine of Pentacles, this person all by themselves, putting in this work, somebody single, stable, capable, grounded, level-headed, successful. But we see with this Two of Pentacles bringing balance, but we see people watching. What I feel like some of you are teaching, either transitioning out of teaching, or you have an audience. And the 12 and the 2, what is this? People watching you. But notice how these people are at a distance. What I feel like some of you are traveling for work. Hold on here. What is this being your own boss and traveling here? Aries energy with this Emperor. Being in control of your own situation. I feel like some of you observing others. Traveling, watching over others. I don't necessarily want to say regional manager because I feel like for some of you that may be the case. But for a lot of you, traveling further than that. Notice the elephants and the lions. Six of Swords, moving on to, again, the waters, smooth transitions, leaving certain things behind. And even with this, it gives the vibes of, you know, secretly watching someone. Or is this more like shadowing, an opportunity to shadow? As I'm looking at this doctor here, this surgeon, I almost want to say a mentor program, but I feel like it's either you being a mentor, or you getting one, and also, you know, passing it down to others. But there's these many opportunities to travel, to be your own boss, to start your own business. Is it consulting, watching over it? Let me not get into the specifics. But opportunities to move around, watch people, get a different perspective on things. And also this element of calling the shots, the Emperor. Balancing things out. The Eight of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, that Two of Pentacles, balance, and the Three of Pentacles here. Things coming together, being at a distance. Why do I get earning the right to be flexible, to work from here and there, or also this energy of being able to travel and do whatever it is that you want? Another 2 here with the 2 of Swords. And notice we see this plane here, picking a place and just going. 2 of Swords. And at a moment's notice, I also feel like this transition has to do a lot with having a higher level of discipline for some of you as well. That Emperor, this King of Pentacles as well. And the Devil and Knight of Wands. The shedding of one's skin, the releasing oneself from things that had you stuck and tied down, whether those were financial commitments, work commitments, career, or even some familial things, certain promises. I also feel like some of you have been working towards something, and with that working towards certain things, bringing in a lot of these opportunities to travel, to call the shots, to move the way you want to move, to get people to move the way you want them to move. And also this element of having an audience. So whether that's a message to the writers that you need to write that thing, start that blog, do that, put that song out, or for other people that are looking to start that business, start that Instagram or whatever. But there are people interested in, what it is that you have to say. This interest that you have. I almost get some of you going through this period of isolation to figure out exactly what this opportunity or how you're going to do this thing. And then we see the internet here. Page of Swords, so that air energy. Could very much be choosing a platform in which to pump out the information or whatever it is that you're doing over here, but also doing some research here with this Page of Swords. Researching these many options, these many opportunities, and these people approaching you here with the Seven of Cups. Doing your due diligence. Do not just jump onto things or sign up for something just because it sounds good. What else with this Page of Swords and needing to be careful? We see Aquarius energy with the Star. Make sure that the opportunities fully align with what it is that you're wanting and where it is that you're trying to go. Again, realistic goals and things. But doing your due diligence and doing your research, the sun, the moon, and the right. Because you don't want to be surprised after you're locked in. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. Do not move too quickly into any contracts. Read it. Get a second opinion. Take some time. We see the moon, the lovers, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini with the lovers, and this 10 of Pentacles, a commitment, being locked into something. Some of you even a relationship getting locked in, as we see that married couple there. Because we see somebody racing in, an opportunity coming in, somebody smiling, sounding good, getting you where you want to go very quickly. That 8 of Cups and this Page of Cups. But be very wary that this person coming in, smiling and in your face is not gone just as quickly as they appeared. That you didn't get all the information. Listen, that you didn't get all the information and then you're stuck holding the bag or stuck in a commitment. And notice how there's also this element of distance. Being too far away to reach somebody or to get certain answers. Being in a long distance situation here. The King of Wands and then and the Ages. Be very wary of a situation that is coming towards you that is moving too quickly and there's a lot of distance, or the distance doesn't make sense. That a situation may be one-sided in the work or the effort that's being put into the relationship, regardless of what it is. Then we see this King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Because then there's somebody who's coming in through their actions looking to build something slow, the right way, or how I would say it's the right way. with this King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and this Eight of Swords. Notice how both of these two people, this Knight of Wands here and this Knight of Pentacles, notice how they're facing each other and bringing something to the table. Notice the green behind our man's here. Notice the breadcrumbs. Our guy's got something on a platter, a gold platter here. The elephant moving very slow. But the elephant is the biggest animal here. It's kind of giving the tortoise and the hare, right? Without the turtle. Because we got the rabbit, the hare over here moving really quickly. And we have another 8. The 8's showing up. Reaping what you've sown, the effort that you put in, right? Notice how there's a lot of people sitting around here waiting for something. Do not be another person sitting here waiting for this big payday. Waiting for something to fill your cup. An opportunity that seems too good to be true. Versus an opportunity that maybe, you know, is going to require more time, but the outcome is greater. And heavy on the time and a greater outcome. Notice how these two people are almost in the same outfit. The leopard print here, right? The leopard print here. The serpent showing up. There's going to be some type of indicator, cosmetic or surface level, that's going to let you know, like, oh, we're on the same page. Or we're part of the same team and working on things. I almost get like a collaboration of the mind going back and forth, going round and round about an idea, a situation, the future with this Eight of Swords. I almost feel like somebody who's on the same wavelength as you as work. As we see this person here in the background with this Eight of Swords on this typewriter. Having a couple of opportunities. One requiring you to move very slow or seem to be very slow. And another one wanting you to move very quickly into something. Be wary of that. The Ten of Cups, the Empress, and the Five of Cups. The Tens. Notice the Serpent and the happiness, emotional fulfillment. The Empress showing up twice, abundance. Whether you're male or female, happiness, emotional fulfillment, stability, emotionally, financially, mentally, spiritually, but also being wiser, learning certain lessons. The Empress with the red, the Emperor with the red, the Devil with the red, the recognizing the red flags, knowing when it's time to go, knowing when it's time to leave. Others of you, maybe the red is significant for you in other ways. But somebody coming in to match your energy. This transition being smooth, but a need to... I feel like I need to look at the bright side of things. Again, checking your self-talk as you move through this transition. And for a lot of you, it seems to be a move. Cancer energy here with the Chariot. Members, that is all I have for you today. Please hit the like button. Let me know what resonated for you. Let me know what you would like to read for you. Drop your questions down below, like for me to read about next. And I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.